Well, everybody's been asking for it. They want to know what's in my bag. Kind of a funny question. A lot of people ask, and they want to know maybe what I'm shooting with, stuff I've been carrying, why I carry it, maybe reasons why I've added new things to my bag, maybe the bag that I use or what I take to weddings, a couple products like stands, stuff like that. So here we go. What's in the bag? With David James Visuals. All right, here we go. So I got a bunch of stuff in the bag. This is kind of a bunch, just really stuff I've accumulated over the past maybe 4 or 5 years that I've been shooting photography. So a lot of stuff has come and a couple things have gone that I didn't need. We're all about weight. This thing is really heavy to lug around. And so that's why you saw up here in that before this clip, I have a backpack. That's what I usually take to just small shoots, engagements, anything that's not a wedding. But for weddings, I'll load it all up in this bad boy. It's a Pelican, I think 15 something. Yeah, 15, 10. It's a great little case. They're not too expensive. I've honestly been using it for about 2 years. I've beat it up. And it still is treating me really well. I love it, but it is heavy. And I've been realizing for smaller shoots, I'm not taking this because I like to have lenses on me, so I'll take a backpack with me, and whenever we're just kind of roaming around, wherever we're shooting, I can swap lenses. I don't have to, drag this through the dirt. So this is strictly for weddings and maybe big commercial shoots, let's say, just where I need everything. So, all right, let's get in here. So we're gonna start from left to right. So this little pouch, first baby little pouch, this is kind of just all my ND filters. I have a bunch more in a different pack. Here they are. And ND filters are just neutral density filters. They cut out light if you want to shoot at higher shutter speeds. Or if you're using it for flash photography, if you want to shoot at lower apertures. Yeah, shoot higher shutter speeds, that didn't make any sense. But yeah, so these are great. I use them a lot for when I'm doing maybe landscape photography, if I want to shoot a little bit more wide open outside where it's super bright. And if I'm shooting at f2 or even 1.4 or something, and my camera's maxed out at shutter speed, I don't know, 18 or 8,000, then pop one of these on. It'll kill it about a stop or two, depending on what you got, and you're good to go. I also use these for video a lot. This is a new one I got. It's a Tiffin variable ND. It's a beautiful ND, really sharp glass, really clean. This is strictly I use for video, but I have used it for photography as well. As you can see, it's great. Twist it, variable. I think it goes up to a couple stops. And it's awesome for what I do. Love it. All right, here we go. Let's just hop on into lenses. So currently my lens selection is as follows. We got the 50, the Rokinon 14 millimeter, Canon's 35 L, and then this bad boy, which I love. This is a classic. So this is kind of my lineup right now. 7200, Canon 35 1.4, Canon 50 1.2, and then the Rokinon 14 millimeter, which is a really wide angle lens. I don't use it much, honestly. I don't use it at all for weddings. And if I do, now it's just maybe for dancing photos, and that's about it. 50 millimeter is probably on my lens the most currently. 35 is also right behind it. All great lenses. These are my favorite. 7200 is one I just bought. It was like the first big L lens I bought, so this has kind of been with me from, whoops, this has been with me from the beginning, and I love it. I don't use it enough, but I really should. So yeah, 50, 35 are kind of staying on my camera. I'm in the midst of getting an 85, but just haven't really found one at a decent price, and don't really need it yet, so haven't really got it. This is my strap of choice, R-strap. This is Black Rapid. This is one of their older versions, like one of the first ones they made. I mean, I've had this thing for like 3 years, and you can even see there's a groove like taken out of this steel. Like I've been using this forever. Hasn't let me down. I love it. I wouldn't switch at all. I would just upgrade to maybe one of their new ones. These are a bunch of Paul Buff transceivers, receivers for flashes. I have a bunch of those. And this is just for when I do off-camera flash. Stick them all on that, all the flashes on those, and they're good to go. So those are fun. In my bag currently for speed lights, I just use a Yongnuo 560s. These are a really old model, but I haven't really seen a need to upgrade yet to their newer stuff. They work, so I'm going to use them until they die, or I need maybe a new feature like high speed or ETTL, which I don't really use ETTL. So these are great. They're workhorses. I've used them for so long, and they've never given me problems. I have 4 of these in my bag at all times. Look at that. They've been beat up, they've been dropped, and they still work. They're great. I love them. They're cheap. You know, if I threw it on the ground right now, I wouldn't cry as if, you know, I bought a Canon 600 or a Nikon expensive SB or whatever they're called. You guys have heard me talk about this before. If you haven't, it's a little viewfinder hood loop. You just stick it on your camera on the back of your screen, magnets, and pretty much what you do is you just look through it, and it cuts all the sun away if you're outside in harsh shooting conditions, and you can see your photo and look at the exposure, sharpness. I use this mainly for video too, and it's perfect. I love it. I could not go on a shoot without this. Love this. This one is the Kino Technic. And this is a new addition to the family. I got a little Fuji X100. It's their older model, not the S, not the T. And I got it just because I wanted a camera that I could literally throw in my pocket or my jacket pocket, not worry about it. I got it pretty cheap, and I use this when I go shoot events, small, family fun, you know, just anything. I always want to have a camera on me. It's kind of fun to, you know, document the day and whatever you're doing. And I found I just wasn't taking my big camera, my 5D3 anywhere, and I wasn't getting photos. So I got this, and I really like it. It's cheap, and the images are amazing. They're great. They really are. That looks like that's about it for the fun stuff. White balance cards, knickknacks. All the stuff in here is just basically, I got sync cords in here for different flashes. Just kind of acquired a bunch over the past few years. More sync cables. Here's my gels that I cut for all of my Yongnuos and put little dots on them, Velcro dots, so they kind of just attach on there real quick if I need to change the color temperature of my flash in a reception or wherever I might be. These are just a bunch of knickknacks, kind of just stuff, again, I've acquired and needed over the years, just a bunch of screws, hot shoe adapters, I mean, whatever you can think of, just random crap, I got it, you know. Batteries, backup, Manfrotto parts. Yeah, it's, you know, just a bunch of random stuff I've acquired, but that's kind of what it is, you know, you figure out what you need, and then you kind of just build a kit, and you know, once you start shooting more and more weddings or shoots, you'll realize, okay, well, I don't use this, I don't need this, don't, you know, get rid of it, it's less weight. And in all reality, I could get probably rid of some of this stuff, but you know, when you need it, the one time in the year, you're gonna wish you had it. So there are some things in here that I don't use, but I just have them in there because I got the space. And again, this thing's got rollers, so I don't hurt the back at all, and just roll it through the dirt or whatever I need. I'm not showing the camera right now because the video is shooting the camera. Right now, I'm still using a 5D3. I'm in between backup bodies right now. I kind of sold my last backup body, which was a 5D2. And I think for this wedding season, I'll probably get another 5D3, or maybe even look into Nikon. I know, crazy, right? I don't know, we'll see. Another fun kind of product I got off of Amazon the other day was this really cheap flash. It's it's interesting, it's really cheap, but it's kind of fun. It's like 34 bucks on Amazon. It's called the Godox VT560. Pretty similar to the Yongnuo 560s. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a review video on these. I kind of bought a bunch of them because I'm gonna do a really cool epic portrait with a lot of speed lights, and this was the most reasonable way to go with really cheap. It's not breaking the bank to buy a bunch of them in bulk, and so yeah, keep an eye out for that review. That's gonna be coming at some point in the next couple months. But yeah, they're cool little flashes. Check them out. Other than that, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. I got this bad boy. This is just a low pro backpack. I like it, I love it. I've used it forever. I've had this one for probably about 4 years now. I use it all the time. Again, when I don't want to take this hunk and junk to big shoots, and I can just put that on my back. If I don't have an assistant helping me, it's a great way to just carry all of this gear, or a little bit less, obviously, not all the flashes and maybe not the receivers and stuff, but it's great. So hope you like that, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That just lets me know that you're watching, you're liking what I'm posting, and keep an eye out. The sun is out finally in Oregon, so I'm gonna be making more videos. I promise. And so subscribe, like it, share it. Go to the Instagram, David James I. Go to the website, davidjamesvisuals.com, and check out some other videos I've posted. Until next time, I'll see you guys.